guys, gals, and pals. Welcome back to Kyle is Famous Part 2. This is literally right after Part 1. I had a lot of fun with that last one, so I'm gonna keep going. I feel like that last one was really long, like 20 minutes of just reading. That's a lot of time. So, I'm gonna try to keep it 20 minutes and under. Okay. Anyway, Kyle wakes up. He is famous. We're going to skip this part. Kyle's first decision of the morning was made wisely. I actually haven't looked at the social media. I did kind of go through it just to see if it would do anything, and I didn't really notice it. But I never read them all, so I might as well just do that now. And then I can time travel. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, Kyle started to scroll through news articles on his phone. Read article. Stay Up Late with Kyle ranked number 1 and number 2 show on television. Okay, because that makes sense. New East Bridge being constructed after being found to not actually exist. Authorities investigating. What? Another grand larceny and crime spree streak. Evidence points to perpetrator fleeing the country. Rachel May to unexpectedly leave the country on very, very long vacation after interview tonight. What? It literally just said, okay. So, obviously, Rachel May has some secrets. She has some secrets. Interesting. I wonder if there's a way I can get that out of her. There was that one interview question that says, "Are you guilty?" in all caps. So maybe I'll try to ask her that. Who is the bug vigilantes recently spotted pursuing larcenists? I actually know who the bug vigilante is. It's my downstairs neighbor. I don't know what her name was, though. Something with like a G. Kyle fails to show up to several charity events. What the heck, Kyle? Bug vigilante shows up to charity events with fresh baked pastries. Donations flourish. No, I just spit everywhere. Hot dogs making resurgence as fuel source for both humans and tugboats. What? Phone model recall. Technogym stores blame overuse by customers. Okay. Kyle's phone exploded in his hands from overuse. That's funny. Okay. Kyle exited his bed and took a quick glance around his bedroom. Okay. You know what? I am actually going to check in desk drawer, flashlight, right? Check in desk drawer, sort of change, back to desk, back to room, exit bedroom to hallway. We're going to leave the apartment. We're going to visit the tech store, and we're going to buy batteries with change. And we're going to insert into flashlight, okay? Now we have that. We're going to go back to the house, the apartment. We're going to go to the bedroom, open the closet. We're going to inspect with flashlight. Oh, no, I didn't have enough time. Well, let's see what happens. Oh, Rachel Small quickly turned to shock as she realized Kyle had not put on clothes that day. Was I just walking around naked? I went to the tech store and everything. Kyle waved and smiled broadly. Rachel uncomfortably averted her eyes. Kyle started making his rounds around the room, greeting each crew member, none of whom looked at him directly. As it became apparent that Kyle had no intention of leaving, Rachel made some excuses and exited the set. I believe I actually have done this ending before. One by one, the crew followed suit. Kyle was left all alone. Kyle prepared by being a nudist. Okay, let me actually see what endings I have here. Okay, who's Harry? I don't know who that is. Helped Harry. I don't know, it's been a good couple of weeks since I've done any of these, so I don't remember any of this really. Good interview, so that's the very well ending. There's a no food ending, no clothes ending, which I just did. And there's a techno gym ending, which is also what I just did in the last episode. Died, quotation marks. Ran away, gossip, lard, and helped Harry. Okay, so we're gonna actually... I'm going to go through these endings so I can kind of show you what you're looking at here. So we did this one already. There's a no food, died, ran away, and gossip. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the no food one. Skip. Kyle's first decision of the morning was made wisely. We're going to exit the bed. We're going to open the closet. We're going to choose an outfit. We're going to put on my slick suit. Back to room. Okay, return to the center of the bedroom. Exit bedroom to hallway. So we're not going to eat. I'm just kind of walking around trying to see what all my options are. Kyle approached the downstairs neighbor's door and knocked. A middle-aged woman named Gabby answered the door. She looked at Kyle expectantly. Great, and start conversation. Good morning, neighbor, said Kyle cheerfully. Gabby looked at Kyle expectantly. Ask Gabby about Rachel. Gabby, Kyle asked, what are your thoughts? What are your true thoughts about Rachel May? Oh, Rachel, Gabby said. She's a wonderful woman. Her generous acts have inspired more than good work. More good work than bad. Gabby trailed off, not meeting Kyle's eyes. After several uncomfortable minutes of silence, Kyle turned around and left. Okay, then. Kyle walked out into the middle of the road and took a long pondering look around him. Returned to her apartment. Let's go to the bedroom. Let's scavenge. Kyle quickly crouched down on the floor, realizing his immediate need for resources, gossip, bugs, and back to bedroom. I'm moving resources. Kyle began to comb through the damp piles of filth and mold on his floor in search of helpful items. Ew. After fighting and eating a few bits of crumbs and old cheese. Ew! Kyle found something much more important. Gross, Kyle! Indeed, it was the corpse of Harry, a friend that had gone missing years ago while at Kyle's house. Okay, so Harry is a dead friend. Kyle was glad to see him again, but wasn't sure of whether to interrupt such an important day with Harry business. Deal with Harry. Kyle hoisted Harry onto his shoulder and took him outside. Kyle began dragging Harry's body down the street, drawing many, many stairs. Kyle knew exactly where he needed to take Harry's corpse. On a lovely play date, just the two of them, Kyle and Harry started at the arcade. Kyle used Harry's arms to operate the joysticks and push buttons. After 5 or 6 different games, the two friends had enough tickets for a single candy bar. They took their prize to the local park for eating. Kyle tried to feed some of the chocolate bar to Harry, but Harry seemed to not have an appetite. Well, yeah, he's freaking dead, Kyle. After eating, Kyle noticed a nearby playground. He dragged Harry over. Kyle tried to figure out a way to swing Harry on the swing set, but lacking the ability to grip, Harry kept falling out. Instead, Kyle started to lug Harry to the top of the slide and shove him down time and time again. Finally, Kyle took Harry to the movies to see as many popular films as their pocket change allowed. Kyle quickly found that he had no pocket change, so he searched through Harry's corpse until he found his wallet. Kyle bought 2 tickets to a love romance. After getting inside, Kyle left Harry to go find a restroom. By the time Kyle had finished using the restroom, he had forgotten that he brought Harry along. Kyle watched Love Romance by itself. Harry's corpse sat on a bench in the atrium. While Kyle was in the movie, a beautiful thing happened. Harry's corpse, imbued with the power of friendship and love, was reanimated. Harry's old rotten flesh gained color and life. His fingernails regrew. His missing eye came back. Oh, God! By the time the movie was over, Harry was able to greet Kyle with a large, friendly hug as his old self. Kyle was confused, but delighted that his long-lost friend met him on the way out of the theater. The two made plans to get drinks together and parted ways for the day. Kyle returned home, forgetting about the interview with Rachel. Helped a friend. Okay, so that was one of the endings. We're going to reset. We're actually going to do the one I said I was going to do now. So we exited the bed and took a quick glance around the room. We're going to exit bedroom to hallway. Oh, actually, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to go back to the bedroom. Open the closet. Kyle opened the closet. It was dark and no one could see his hanging shirts. Kyle decided to take some time to choose a perfect outfit, knowing how important appearance is. Slick suit. Kyle miraculously crammed his dumpy body into the suit. Oh my god. The chest pockets were filled with random knickknacks. Kyle returned to the center of the bedroom. We're going to scavenge. So we're not going to scavenge for resources again, because that just brings us up Harry. Kyle quickly crouched down on the floor, realizing his immediate need for bugs. Kyle started to pick between the fuzz on his bedroom carpet, hoping to catch a stray beetle or two. Soon he had a handful of various insects, dead and alive, safe for later use. Kyle stashed the wriggling mass for later use. Kyle returned to the center of the bedroom. What am I supposed to do with these? Exit bedroom to hallway. Leave apartment, move to kitchen, return to bedroom. Let's leave the apartment. Let's visit my downstairs neighbor. Kyle approached his downstairs neighbor and knocked. A middle-aged woman named Gabby answered the door. She looked at Kyle expectantly. We're going to greet and start conversation. Good morning, neighbor, said Kyle cheerfully. Gabby looked at Kyle expectantly. Let's ask Gabby about Kyle. Gabby, Kyle asked very earnestly, how do you feel about me? The dubious expectation on Gabby's face transformed into consternation. Even the worst men are given grace, Kyle, she replied, though they don't deserve it. As she finished her sentence, she gently pushed Kyle away and shut the door. Oh my god, she hates him. Okay, Kyle walked down to the middle of the road and took a long pondering look around him. Visit tech store. Return to street. Return to apartment. Move to kitchen. Oh. I don't know what I'm doing. Scavenge. Gossip.
What are you so happy about?
Oh, what are you so happy about? Kyle firmly pressed his ear into the carpet, hoping to hear some stray words from the neighbors below. I knew that was going to happen. Kyle hurried to the set. Sitting in Carl's host chair was a glamorous woman with an air of genuinity. As Kyle approached her, Rachel looked up and smiled. Approached Rachel. Good evening, Kyle. She was looking him in the eyes. I've been looking forward to being here. Kyle responded. Scream and spin in circles, because I don't care. Kyle started to stretch out his arms wide, tilted his neck upwards, and was interrupted by his producer telling him and Rachel that it was time to start the show. Why can I gossip about my neighbor? A moment after seating in the studio, lights brighten and the cameras go gossip. Could he... How do I know that? I didn't... That was weird. Well, with nothing more to say on the subject, she just stopped talking, basically. Rachel, also on camera, stared at her hands and wondered when she was going to be introduced. The producer started cutting to different camera angles to break the tension. Kyle continued to remain silent and stare forward blankly. After several minutes, neighbor Gabby walked out onto set. Hi, everyone, she said, smiling hollowly. My name is Gabby, and I'm not a bug vigilante. False. Kyle looked at Gabby and then returned to staring forward. Gabby began to reply, but was interrupted by a bug-shaped intercom on her belt. Bug girl, it squawked. A robbery is in progress on East 3rd. Report immediate. Gabby threw the intercom on the ground and crushed it under her foot. After a beat, she spoke again. Something has come up suddenly, and I must go. Gabby left the set. Well, said Kyle, that's all the time we have for tonight. Thanks for joining us, Rachel. Kyle got up, shook Rachel's hand again, and walked past the cameras, leaving her alone. Not knowing what else to do, the producer ended the broadcast. Okay, in the coming days, fans of both Rachel and Kyle dubbed the show as a masterpiece of television. Stay Late with Kyle's online pages were updated to reflect this broadcast as the most popular ever online pages. Kyle's producer later tried to have Rachel on the show again, but she was very, very, very busy. Talked about Gabby. That was weird. Well, let's see what else, what other endings I have. So I still haven't gotten to No Food. That was the one I was going to do, but I have this one, that one. I've done these 3. I've done this one. I haven't done, I've done this one as well. So that means there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 more to do. So let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to do No Food, start. So seriously, this time all I'm going to do is exit the bed, open the closet. We're going to go choose an outfit. We're going to choose jeans and swimming goggles. Kyle decided on a fashion-forward casual style. He could barely see out of the goggles. Okay. Return to the center of the bedroom. I'm going to sit at the desk and check in desk drawer. And I'm going to grab a small key. And I'm going to go back to desk. And I'm going to write notes. And is your mother a mother? Kyle wrote down and said, ever eaten a raw egg whole? I purposely ran over a puppy. And are you guilty? Okay. Kami's went to the desk and sat down. Check in desk drawer. I'm just trying to go through this real fast. A sort of change. Sure, why not? Check in desk drawer. Flashlight. Why not? Check in desk drawer. Oh. I have 2 keys. Where's the... Is that a key? I think that's a key, right? Or maybe it's not. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's a flashlight. It's a flashlight. Back to room. Open the closet. Sit at desk. Exit bed. Scavenge. We're gonna scavenge for... gossip. See, Kyle firmly pressed his ear into the carpet, hoping to hear some stray words from the neighbors below. I heard Rachel May is going out on a trip soon. Going on a trip out of the country soon. Oh, girlfriend, tell me more. Well, what I will tell you is that every night I don a mask that looks like a bug and fight misdoers. There was stunned silence. Then a door opened and someone exited the neighbor's apartment. That's quite enough. Kyle returned to the center of his bedroom, and he's going to exit his bedroom. Okay, more. Kyle hurried to the set. Sitting across from his host chair was the glamorous woman with an air of genuinity. Yes, we know. We've done this already. We're going to answer politely, shake hands. Okay. After other mild exchange of pleasantry, Kyle and Rachel were prompted to take their place for the broadcast. We're going to start the broadcast. Good evening, everyone, said Kyle, looking at the camera. Welcome back to Stay Up Late with Kyle. We're going to introduce Rachel. Tonight I have the pleasure of introducing the lovely Rachel May, who needs no more introduction. Kyle motioned to Rachel, who smiled and waved at the camera. Hello, Kyle, she said. I'm glad to be here. In response, Kyle collapsed on the floor. From a combination of stressful preparation and not eating anything, Kyle had passed out. Nobody in the studio quite knew what to do with him. They began to poke Kyle in the back to see if he moved. After a while, they ended the broadcast, shut off the lights, and went home. Kyle was thus face first on the floor. They left him there by himself. He hasn't eaten in 30 hours and he starves himself to death? Okay. We're gonna restart. Actually, we're gonna exit. Hold on, let me see. So that was no food. We're gonna do died. So I think that ones were prepared, except for we don't prepare. So Kyle's first decision in the morning was made wisely. We're gonna open the closet. We're gonna choose an outfit. Skunk Pasties was disgusting, by the way. Suit of armor is the only one I haven't tried out. Kyle was unsure of what exactly caused him to decide to wear his armor, but it felt like the right thing to do. After much squeezing and sweating, Kyle managed to wrap the metal suit around his dumpy self. Oh. Kyle. Okay. I'm not going to do any of these options. I'm not going to sit at the desk. I'm not going to open the closet. I'm not going to scavenge for anything. I'm going to exit bedroom to hallway. I'm going to move to the kitchen. Kyle walked to the small hallway that connect the rooms of his apartment together. Moved to kitchen. Kyle walked to the center of the kitchen. Open fridge. We're going to... Kyle opened the fridge intending to find something to eat. We're going to prepare breakfast. And Kyle constructed a breakfast of poached eggs and toast along with a small fruit cup and grilled sausage. Eat. That's the worst sound ever. You know what it sounds like? It sounds like he's literally... I don't know if I said this, but it sounds like he's taking bones, like little pieces of bone, and he's putting them in his mouth and he's just cracking them. It's the worst sound ever. Okay. Kyle walked to the center of the kitchen. That's all I really want to do. We're just going to keep going like this. We're going to keep doing this. Woo woo. Huh, 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 huh. Oh yeah, there we go. That's a good one. Okay, more. Kyle hurried to the set. Whatever. Approach Rachel. Hi, Rachel. Scream and spin circles. Interrupted. Okay. Studio lights brightened and the cameras clicked on. Good evening, everyone, said Kyle, looking at the camera. Welcome back to Stay Up Late with Kyle, introduced Rachel. Tonight I have the pleasure of interviewing the lovely Rachel May, who needs no more introduction. Kyle motioned to Rachel, who smiled and waved at the camera. Hello, Kyle, she said. I'm glad to be here. Well, I'm sure we'll have a lot to discuss, so we might as well dive right in, said Kyle. I'm very ready, said Rachel with a winning smile. In a shock, Kyle realized he had never bothered to prepare any notes for the interview. Knowing he had the eyes of millions upon him, Kyle came up with a solution quickly. Blame Rachel for the lack of notes. Okay, I'm gonna run away first. Kyle ejected from his seat and ran out of the studio as quickly as possible. After it became apparent that Kyle was not coming back, the producer ended the episode and everyone went home. Okay, that was one of my endings. So we're gonna do the same thing, basically. In a shock, Kyle realized he had never prepared to bother any notes. He had never prepared to bother any notes. What did I just say? He had never bothered to prepare any notes for the interview. We're gonna play dead this time. Kyle slumped in a seat and played dead. Kyle, what are you up to? Asked Rachel, still smiling. I don't like her. Is it weird that I don't like her? Like, I feel like she's hiding something. Kyle did not respond and hoped nobody would ask questions. Kyle, why are you pretending to be dead? Asked Rachel. I can see you breathing. Kyle held his breath. The producer whispered to Rachel over her earpiece. Give him a couple slaps across the face and see if he wakes up. Rachel got up from her chair, walked to Kyle, and slapped him firmly across the face. Rachel slapped Kyle continuously, trying to get him to stop play acting. Other members of the crew stepped into frame to start slapping Kyle as well. Oh my god. Soon, Kyle was lost in the massing of people around him, all slapping his face with both hands. The slapping went on for many hours. Kyle did not wake up. Eventually, Kyle did not need to pretend to be unconscious. There we go. Okay, so what have I done so far? Okay, so the only thing I haven't done is the lard ending. So we're going to do that real fast, and then the next episode we can start getting onto ones that I haven't done yet. Though I did do some last time that I hadn't done before. Okay, so I just put on my suit of armor because I felt like it. We're going to exit bedroom to hallway. We're going to move to the kitchen. Oh, wait, I need to get into the pantry because it has a key, and I know that there's keys in the desk. So we're going to sit at the desk, check in desk drawer, small key. Okay, back to desk. Back to room. All right. Exit bedroom to hallway. Move to kitchen. We're going to check the pantry. Kyle wanted to access pantry but found it was locked with a small keyhole. Unlocked with small key. The pantry door lock creaked as if it hadn't moved for years, but eventually opened. Look in pantry. Instead of an assortment of canned goods and grains, Kyle's pantry stored his massive amount of bottled lard. Grab a bottle of lard. Kyle grabbed a bottle of lard and stashed it in his person for later use. Can I grab another one? Grab a bottle of lard. Incredible. Can I grab another one? Oh my goodness. Oh my god, this is what I'm... Oh, I only got 3. Okay. In response, Kyle claps to the floor. Oh, oops. Oops. Move to kitchen. Check pantry. Open pantry. Grab a bottle of lard. Back to kitchen. Check pantry. Open pantry. Grab a bottle of lard. Back to kitchen. Check pantry. Open pantry. Grab a bottle of lard. Back to kitchen. Okay. I have 4 bottles of lard this time. Okay. Oh, I didn't put on clothes, though. Oh, gosh. Oh, my goodness. Okay. I only got 3 that time again, but I ate this time, and I have clothes. Okay? All right. Start broadcast. Okay, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Stay Up Late with Kyle. Tonight I have the pleasure of Rachel May. Hello, Kyle. I'm glad to be here. Drink lard. Hello, I'm sure we'll have a lot to discuss. We might as well dive right in, said Kyle. I'm going to drink the lard. Dive right into this bottle, that is. Kyle pulled out his bottle of lard, but bit the top off and chucked it. Kyle's body rejected lard, began to spew chunks of lard and digestive fluid in every direction. Everything within a 10-foot radius was immediately covered, including Rachel. Kyle continued to vomit. Rachel bravely fought to stay seated amidst the vomit, hoping to save the show from disaster. Unfortunately, Kyle's vomit had covered all of the cameras. There was no broadcast. Kyle finished spewing eventually. The broadcast is not recoverable. All present were sent home to try again another day. As Kyle got home, he made a mental note for his lard supply consumed. All right, let me see. I believe that is all of them. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, I know it's 9. Duh. Okay, thank you so much for staying around for this episode of Kyle is Famous. In the next one, basically 2 minutes from now, I'm going to be filming more endings and all that fun stuff. I really love this game. It's really freaking funny. There's a couple things that I haven't done, so I'm gonna definitely check those out. But thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, all that nonsense, and peace out.